DRACE 24/7 Flat Earth Discord dedicated to all the new people who have yet to fully turn into a glow pad. There's still hope for you.
You know the hole in
Shut
a
up,
donut?
Brenda.
That's
I'm trying to
space
sing
time.
here. Bro, don't you even know how much we love the ball once like you? We heard it all before, it's not new to us anymore. Bro, don't you even know half the things the ball makes claims to? And there's a lot for us to get through. For you, anyway. Bro, can't you even see? We've broken it down oh so clearly. It's a joke, it always has been. For those to see, anyway. Tripping, he's falling, he's tripping, he's balling. They blow by, he's all in. They glow burst, they don't win. Be honest, that works best. Any evidence of the curve earth crest? Any evidence that it's not at rest? Any vacuum next to oppress your test? There's no precedence, no evidence. That's a globe defense. Don't take offense, just don't be this dense. It's your preference with some common sense. You can sit on the fence. For a glober, it's tragic. He believes it like it's magic.
You know the hole in a donut? That's space time.
You're a moron.
No, that's true.
You're
The
a moron.
hole
Shut up.
in a donut
Shut up. Don't
is
say anything
space-time.
else. Don't make me remove you. Shut up. You've got nothing more to add to your
Hole
moron.
in the donut,
I couldn't
Brenda.
care less.
Wow.
All right, so that was Drace and Karma. I think actually that one was Drace, but they both have really good music. Check out their links. I'll leave it in the description. Now let's start with some Flat Earth stuff first. Then we'll move into some other useful things. But let's start with some of the, for the most part, this is going to be exposing the programming that you find on TikTok. So this is going to show you some of the people that I just find really annoying. Listen to some of those arguments, and maybe we can, you know, when people come with those arguments, we can show them the real way of doing it. So let's start with, let's see, this one. This is the most annoying one.
The coolest thing of the decade, possibly the century, is about to happen and no one's talking about it, so I'm gonna start talking about it. So y'all have heard of the Hubble Space Telescope, right? Launched in the 90s, it broke, we fixed it, and it's gotten us some of the most insane pictures of space ever, like this, or the Hubble Deep Field. And if you don't know about the Hubble Deep Field, that deserves a whole nother video and I'll talk about it later. The successor to the Hubble, 3 times as large and way more technologically advanced, is about to be launched in December of this year. The James Webb Space Telescope will be sent up into space December 18th of 2021. With the tools and technology on the James Webb, we can see if there's life on the exoplanets that we've discovered. If there's life in other solar systems, we can also see if there's light from before the Big Bang. That's the whole reason why we're looking up. You know what I mean? I'm gonna start crying. This is one of the most fascinating feats this generation will achieve. And I feel so lucky to be alive when this is happening.
All right, let's analyze this one little by little. First of all, so this is kind of the trend that people do on TikTok, is like to feel more personable or more, yeah, I guess more personal. You walk into your home door so you know that you're at home, and then this is kind of like the intro. Oh, also wearing the NASA suit, and then zooms into the, this is, all right.
The coolest thing of the decade, possibly the century, is about to happen and no one's talking about it.
So that's the coolest thing of the century and no one saw. That is not the coolest thing in the century. I'm sorry. That's just not. It's not. It's not the coolest thing in the century. In particular because we can't verify any of those things and we can't actually use that machine. The only people that get to use those are people that tell us that they're scientists but are more than anything pseudoscientists, because they're more than anything just observing things in the sky. So from the beginning, this is just BS. And also look at the presentation. I mean, I can do this. Anyone can do this. Anyone can pull up some NASA information. Those are literally magazine cutouts. You can paste them in the back of a white wall. and all of a sudden you can have a viral video and have a bunch of people following you. So I don't know how you guys feel about this. And also
Or the Hubble Deep Field. And if you don't know about the Hubble Deep Field, that deserves a whole nother video, and I'll talk about it later.
Okay.
The successor to the Hubble, 3 times as large and way more technologically advanced, is about to be launched in December of this year. The James Webb Space.
Okay, so yeah, they show some of this stuff that's being fabricated. We can't verify anything. We can't go there. Everything that is being produced is like high security, and we pay for it because most of our tax money goes for that. So let's go on to the next one, which is an annoying one too, because it's one that it's like people think that they're so smart when they say these things, but they're not smart at all. So
if I hold one end of a string over Los Angeles, California, the other over Rome, Italy, and pull the string taut, you'll see that the string cuts across Greenland. That's much further north than either LA or Rome, but this is the shortest path along the Earth's surface between the two cities. On a flat map, it looks like an arc, but it's actually a section of a great circle. That is, a circle whose center coincides with the center of the Earth. The equator is a great circle, but the Arctic Circle is not. If I tilt the globe so that its center is directly behind the string, you'll see that the path no longer looks curved. This is the shortest path between the two cities following the curvature of the Earth.
all right, so if you guys want to check out his I'll just one. You guys can see me. Okay. This one, his name is at Mar. Let's see if I can get a better view. I can't get that. Okay, I'll try to get that information. Anyway, this guy, first of all, I don't dig the presentation. I guess
over Los Angeles.
I sometimes talk about like look at the information, not the presentation, but in this case, having the globe in your face and then with that string. Now, for me, the biggest part of this magic trick is that always on these presentations of the globe, there's a top portion and the bottom portion that have like you would actually want the string to go through the top, and you want the string to go through the bottom, because there's going to be some places, let's say in Argentina, then the bottom part of this apparent globe, then you would actually have that would be a possible path, and that never happens. So that would be one way of him showing, maybe not just in this location, but showing one in the under part. And the thing is, he won't show that because those flight paths don't happen, and in this southern portion there's actually more land, so flights tend to happen more in the northern hemisphere where there's less land, because it does spread out when you live on a flat plane. So if you don't know about this, also go check out Flat Earth Discord and we can talk about it there. And there's also a bunch of information. I'll have links in the description, so if you want to learn more about this. Now the next ones are impressive, so they're not flat earth, but this one for me is really cool to show you. This is how architecture was in India back in the day, and this is like a column detail, and it's all made with one stone carved out, and you can see how it's actually carved from the inside, and this is all one stone holding up this portion, and it's all out of stone. It's got to be chiseled out, or it's got to be some kind of casting, who knows. But this is the amazing architecture that we had back in the day that we no longer have. So I wanted to show some of that stuff because I'm into some of the old world architecture stuff. Now let's go into the next one. This is more about greenhouse technology, which is useful because if you have a lot of land and you want to grow plants during the winter, I've always had an issue about thinking about how to cover up a structure. Like I could always think about, creating a structure, but then covering it up is always tricky. This greenhouse technology I saw and I found so useful that I thought, I just want to share it with anyone that might be trying to do off the grid living or anything like that. This kind of stuff would be awesome.
All right, so for you guys wondering how we attach the plastic to the greenhouse, it's called wiggle wire and U-channel. And it creates a nice airtight seal, and it makes it so it's removable. So when we have to redo this, it's possible. So basically what it is it's this little channel here, and this is the wiggle wire. You screw this channel all over it, and then you just wedge this in, just like this, and that's what locks the plastic in. And then you ever need to take it out, you just remove it like that. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
I thought that was really interesting where you can take
wedge this.
I've always had a hard time, like I said, in closing things, and seems like the best way because the plastic is really inexpensive, and with this wire you can exchange it fairly quickly and you can pull it really tight. So this seems like a good system to have if you have like an outdoor greenhouse. Let's go to the last one, which is more of like a funny portion. This is if you've ever dealt with like corporate America. I no longer deal with this, but I thought this was hilarious. So we'll leave it on this one as the last one. Thank you guys for being here. I'm gonna end out with the song. And if you have any questions, would like to add to this, leave it in the comments. Hopefully you enjoy it. If you don't enjoy it, or if you do enjoy it, let me know. I want to improve this. So thank you very much for being here, and let's jump into the last one.
8 ways to say fuck you in corporate. Let's get into it. As per my last email, loosely translates to in case you didn't fucking read. To reiterate, loosely translates to I'm not fucking saying this again. I CC'd loosely translates to this is my fucking witness, so don't be lying. Thank you for your input loosely translates to no one fucking asked. Linda. As a reminder, loosely translates to in case you fucking forgot. Respectfully loosely translates to sit the fuck down. Moving forward loosely translates to don't fuck up again or don't try me. And best regards loosely translates to fuck you or wish you the best.
You're a moron.
The hole in a donut.
Shut up. I don't want to have to eject you. If you want to continue spouting shite about holes in donuts, I'm going to kick you out. Last chance, shut up.
Bro, don't you even know how much we love the ball once like you? We heard it all before, it's not new to us anymore. Bro, don't you even know half the things the ball makes claims to? And there's a lot for us to get through. For you, anyway. Bro, can't you even see? We've broken it down oh so clearly. It's a joke, it always has been. For those who see, anyway. Don't follow the agenda, put your logic in a blender. We'll end up just like Brenda, forgetting our actual gender. Think your dog bones are clocks, and that people are rocks. Stuck in our closet, mental box, this space side will Brian Cox. Just learn the essence, the basics. Without that, you won't make it. Your freedom is right there, take it. You don't have to fake it, just say, I don't know. And your wisdom will grow. Don't blindly go with the flow. Just put it down, bro. Let the lie go.
Any evidence?
I thought you were about debate. I thought you were about fair
Fuck off
debate.
right now, you can fuck off. I was asking a new question. Now you don't get to take part. It's your problem. Stupid donut idiot. Donut hole is space-time. What a complete moron.